Yeah, so it's pretty funny. Like, it's Tia Friel's birthday, whatever, so they did birthday cake. So apparently, my uncle Steven text my dad about something, whatever. And I was like on my way out, and it's like I close the door, and there's my like head case, like family. And my dad's like, yeah, and Tia Friel's like right up into their business, and they're all like sitting there like a conglomerate of, yeah, I think she really needs to go to see a psychiatrist. What? Like, I don't even like talking to begin with, like, to your kind of humans. So, like, that's definitely not the doctor I need, but, like, thanks anyway. And, like, I kept going to the psychiatrist, and then I get there, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, well, here's what's going on at home. Just so I had, like an audio recorder of, like, a human, like, somewhat log of like an analog that was like recording like that my daily transactions of like, you know what's going on at home, like that syntax, like double it, because I just had to go to a fucking psychiatrist and like tell them like to have a log of a recorder of human consciousness to like tell them like what's going on at home on like my equipment into like telemetry going like, anybody gonna fucking fix this situation? I got 3 head cases, like serious head cases. Like one that's just like the GUI, the GUI interface of the user interface, the human anatomics. All of a sudden it was like light switch, and then like Lou just went crazy and like jumped on me, and I'm on the floor. And I'm like, whoa, you're not even like violent usually. Who just bought your head case and caused you to have like glitch? Yeah, okay, because that's like really what's going on around here. But again, I used to tell my grandmother, and Judy used to be like my advocate. Like, I don't know, like Stevie sat there and he's like, well, I don't know, the guys at work were saying, working on the bridge, that like alien DNA, like it could be a thing, she might be an alien, who knows, and I'd be like, because they used to say I was like a little old man, like I was more of an adult. And Steve used to say, he's like, you're like 4, and like more like I feel like I'm talking to my parent. Like, grandma doesn't even give me such a hard time, like doesn't ask me as many questions, because I always had to have it like no, like like what exactly, like I was always looking for definitions, like final definitions. Like, is that something that like most people use, or is like that just like an Uncle Stevie thing? I swear to God, that's what I used to ask him. I'm like, because I need to know, is that like conversation? Like if I go to Aunt Marie's house, right, and then I could remember her name. I'm like, what's your name again? Right, yeah. Well, I was young, I was learning. Same day I had my first peanut butter and jelly, because whatever Linda got me, she got me some hamburger. I don't eat hamburgers, they were gross. But Judy always knew this stuff. Like, Judy was my mom, not my mom. My mom, I was like, like the 2 like stepsisters, the angry ones. Yeah, that's my mom. That's her attitude. Like, since I like annoyed and like, always angry. So Aunt Judy, sweet. She was like she was like the gorilla in like I'm Tarzan. That's how Aunt Judy and my relationship was when I would go over to the small house she lived in, and I felt safe. Then I come back to Crazy Town with Linda, and it was like, I swear, it's just like, hi Hitler, whatever you guys think is Hitler, because it was like concentration camp. When you go to your room and just be quiet and I don't want to see you. Like, I'm gonna watch TV, you be quiet, you go in there. That's my whole life. Like, there's no like conversation, like, hey, quiet in your room. Okay. Thanks for that. So, I don't want to really hear about this whole psychiatrist thing, because it's like, yeah, it's gonna be like, that's a human thing. You guys all like to talk to one another. I'm only doing this because like I want somebody to come pick me up in like where I belong. Yeah, like 1985. Hi, can you come back? Because you left, and well, actually, 1998 is actually exactly what I want, because now we're older. But I mean, it's like ridiculous. I mean, on special aeronav equipment, did you see the interview? Like, yeah, that special codex that we have. I mean, we're in what looks like, I think we call, it's middle space, I think you called it. But, right, that's, I don't have a telemetry, right? Okay, so anyway, so you walk through a patch of time and space, whatever. You don't need a spaceship. I mean, I don't know that's more like seeding, like they're like giving you whatever through, but that's humans are doing that, because they broke into like the actual equipment. So I don't want you getting mad at like thinking you're like other beings. No. Those are strictly humans in a system that they don't belong in, punishing certain people because you let so many garbage accounts, like all the different genetics mix, because like 60s, you had like this college idea that would be like great if we could all get together and get along. No, asshole. Didn't work at the college fair that you had, the World's Fair over here. Yeah, we told them like play it for like a week, like Disneyland, and then get the fuck home. Yeah. Reason is because then you give them jobs, and then they get mad at each other over like corporate stuff, whatever. Yeah. See, that's the problem. And then they play these games, and then they go up to telemetry again, and then they start programming your kids' heads because they're like, well, I know that like you're really rich and powerful, you could like hurt me back, but like I know there's a whole bunch of kids in Kansas, like nobody cares about the Kansas kids. Yeah, no, they do. It's just that we got some of you they stole from the 1800s. Now, like you richest black guy in America, great. Yeah, get the fuck over to like Congo territory, go help them out. I mean, seriously. It's like, it is like a clusterfuck to deal with you. And then you're like, oh my God, she's racist. No, I'm trying to secure your fucking head equipment, stupid. I mean, if you knew what I knew, but then again, you don't. And then you're like, oh no, she needs a doctor. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what kind of doctor I need. You don't find them in Main Street, New York. I grew up right, yeah, where like you fall through the sky and then you flip and then you go on through other water. Yeah, that's the kind of doctor I need. I don't need like medical street, like, you know, I work in a hospital, I'm helping like, yeah, again, I don't need I'm a bunny doctor, I work in an ER. I don't understand how you can say that about people dying. Yeah, okay, you got a little too much human in your like genetics. I don't work that way, never have, never will, and like you're the exact kind of person that belongs in an ER because you are very helpful for them, but like, no thank you. not my MO, not my cup of tea. But anyway, we walked through that patch at Space and Time, right? And we were in what looked like, I mean, I know that you all said it looked like a crack house. What was the other? You said crack house or stash house? Those were the two that you guys used. Yeah, no, that was like my favorite house ever, but like we ran out of money. I couldn't finish fixing it. It was the mayor's house over in 69 West Row Boulevard, Patchogue, New York, 11772. Anyway.